You might be surprised to learn that female dogs have some quirky traits that set them apart. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of female dogs and uncovering the strange, surprising, and totally adorable things only they do. Before we dive in, take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. And if it's your first time on our channel, we'd love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our future doggy videos. Number 1. Being less aggressive. Studies reveal that female dogs are significantly less aggressive. Male dogs are actually 6 times more likely to bite. But why is that? The answer lies deep in their ancestral roots. Picture a wild wolf pack. While male wolves battle over mates and territory, their female counterparts take a different route, conserving energy for the enormous task of raising their young. For them, fighting is a pointless waste of energy, and this instinct has carried over into the world of domestic dogs. Unlike males, who may be more impulsive, female dogs tend to think strategically, choosing patience over conflict. This instinct-driven behavior not only makes them more nurturing, but also influences how they bond with their owners in unique and fascinating ways. So, if you've ever noticed your female dog acting a little differently, whether it's being extra patient, protective, or even strangely intuitive, there's a deep-rooted reason behind it. Number 2. Their incredible maternal instincts. Imagine being abandoned as a newborn, left utterly defenseless. Now imagine your savior isn't human, but a dog. This isn't just a heartwarming fantasy, it's a reality that has happened more than once. Cassie, a loving golden retriever at Potawatomi Zoo in Indiana. In 2023, zookeepers faced a heartbreaking dilemma. 3 endangered African painted dog puppies had been abandoned by their mother. If left alone, they wouldn't survive, but bottle feeding them could weaken their natural instincts. That's when Cassie stepped in, nursing the orphan pups alongside her own litter. What's even more astonishing? African painted dogs aren't just a different breed. They split from domestic dogs during the last ice age and aren't even part of the same genus. Yet, Cassie treated them as if they were her own, proving that a mother's love knows no boundaries. But that's not the strangest case of canine compassion. In 2008, in Argentina, a stray mother dog named La China did the unthinkable. After hearing the cries of an abandoned newborn human, she carried the infant over 50 meters and nestled him among her puppies, keeping him warm and safe. Her quick-thinking actions saved the baby's life, and he was later rushed to the hospital for care. These incredible acts of devotion show just how deep the maternal instincts of female dogs can run. Sometimes they don't just care for their own, they step up for those in need, no matter the species. It's not unusual for mama dogs to adopt orphans and foundlings, even if they aren't the same species. Number 3. Their approach to strangers. Female dogs have a fascinating way of interacting with humans, and some of their behaviors might surprise you. While every dog has its own personality, research has uncovered subtle but intriguing differences between male and female dogs, especially when it comes to their relationship with people. In one study, dogs were given an impossible task while either their owner or a stranger observed. When their owner was present, both male and female dogs looked to them for help. But here's where things get interesting. When a stranger was watching instead, female dogs were far more likely to seek help from them than males were. This suggests that female dogs may naturally be more open to engaging with new people. But other studies reveal that female dogs actually have lower tolerance for social interactions in certain settings. They tend to be less interested in rough play, like wrestling, and aren't as demanding of physical affection as their male counterparts. So, are female dogs more trusting or more independent? The answer might just be a mix of both. Number 4. Builds a nest. Home isn't just a place, it's a feeling. And for female dogs, that feeling can trigger some truly fascinating behaviors, especially when it comes to nesting. If your pup is expecting, you might catch her gathering pillows, dragging blankets into a quiet corner, or even shredding fabric to create the perfect cozy hideaway. Some dogs take it a step further, instinctively digging in the yard as if trying to carve out a natural den for her soon-to-arrive litter. But here's where it gets really weird. Some female dogs nest even when they're not pregnant. This puzzling habit can be linked to a phantom pregnancy, hormonal shifts, or simply a deep-rooted instinct to create a safe, comfortable space. So, if you've ever walked into a room and found your dog buried in a self-made fortress of blankets, she's not just being cute, she's following ancient instincts that go back thousands of years. But what if your dog starts nesting even though she isn't pregnant? Number 5. Going through a phantom pregnancy. Imagine your unspayed female dog suddenly acting like she's expecting puppies, gathering blankets, creating a cozy nest, and even producing milk, yet there's no pregnancy in sight. This strange phenomenon, known as a phantom pregnancy, tricks a dog's body into believing she's about to become a mother, even when no pups are on the way. Her hormones go into overdrive, leading to symptoms like a swollen belly, lactation, and even maternal behaviors like guarding toys as if they were her newborns. It's a puzzling experience not just for owners, but for the dog herself. Some even search desperately for their missing puppies, completely unaware that they were never actually pregnant. While phantom pregnancies are most common in unspayed females, spayed dogs can occasionally experience them if the procedure was done too soon after a heat cycle, but they are much rarer than in intact dogs. It's nature's way of playing a trick, leaving your pup caught between instinct and reality. And here's the next surprising trait that female dogs often have. I think you're going to love this one. Number 6. Lifespan. Did you know that if you have a female dog, you might get to enjoy her company for longer? Just like in humans and many other mammals, female dogs generally outlive their male counterparts by an average of 2.4 years. That's more tail wags, more cuddles, and more unforgettable moments together. But in fact, spaying your female pup can actually increase her lifespan by a staggering 26%. This life-extending benefit comes along with another surprising perk. Female dogs mature faster than males, meaning they tend to outgrow their mischievous puppy antics much sooner. This early maturity often makes them easier to train, giving you a well-behaved companion while their male siblings are still figuring things out. So, if your female pup seems ahead of the game, now you know why. Number 7. Finding a partner. One of a female dog's most fascinating quirks revolves around finding a mate, but not in the way you might think. Unlike wolves, who rely on pack dynamics, or even stray dogs that form loose groups, most pet dogs live in comfortable households with their humans. And when a female dog is ready to mate, she doesn't go on a wild adventure in search of a partner. Instead, she stays put, releasing powerful pheromones that lure potential suitors straight to her. Meanwhile, intact male dogs, those who haven't been neutered, are far more likely to run off in search of romance, leading to countless missing dog posters in neighborhoods everywhere. But there's another intriguing twist. Female dogs tend to be more cautious than males. Studies show that when faced with something scary, like a sudden loud noise, females are more likely to freeze, become distracted, or hesitate, while males tend to march straight into the unknown. It's as if female dogs have a built-in sense of skepticism, keeping them from rushing headfirst into risky situations. Could this cautious nature be why they're often seen as more independent thinkers? Number 8. Attitude toward other females. Just like in human friendships, some personalities naturally clash and tension can build, especially between two unspayed females. They are often territorial around other female dogs. Even outside of heat cycles, competition over resources, personal space, or even your attention can trigger squabbles. While some dogs coexist peacefully, others may need careful introductions and management to prevent conflicts. During their heat cycle, emotions run high, and their behavior can shift in unexpected ways. They may become irritable or anxious during heat. One moment, she's her usual sweet self. The next, she's guarding her favorite toy like it's a priceless treasure, or suddenly treating a stuffed animal or even another pet as her own baby. This maternal instinct can kick in even if she's never had a litter, making her fiercely protective and territorial. If you've ever seen your dog growl at another female pup for simply existing, now you know. Those surging hormones might be behind the drama. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you're curious about even more strange and surprising dog behaviors, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.